Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel Tea&Art. I hope you all are well. So let's start today's video. So I am doing the project straight away and I have mixed my black resin by Let's Resin. So this is the ready-made black resin that you don't have to mix any color. It is just black on its own, really handy to use. So this is a book trinket mold and actually I'm going to turn this into something really amazing and I hope you all will enjoy it, as I will be making something really different. So this is the top of the book and I will be filling it with the black resin, and similarly I will be filling the rest of the book with the black resin also. So this is the second part and this is supposed to be the trinket dish, you can say. It is a book shaped trinket dish. So I'm just filling it with the black resin, but my idea here is that I'm going to put something on one side, the front of the book, and I don't want my resin to go there. I actually want that area to be empty. So actually you can put clay also, but I just use the bubble wrap because I have a lot of bubble wrap and I actually try to reuse it instead of throwing away. So I'm just putting this bubble wrap on the front side of the book. So this is something I'm trying. Let's see it works. So I've folded my bubble wrap and now I'm going to fix it in the front of the book here. Like this. So I will be filling this with the resin now completely. I will leave this to cure and I will see you next day. So this is the next day. I am demolding it. So this is the top of the book, meaning this is the lid of the trinket book. As soon as I saw this mold, this idea came to me straight away. So let's see how it turns out. So this is the book part and I'm a bit worried about, because as you all know that I put a bubble wrap in front of the book because I want that to be open. So there is a little bit of resin on the front, but I will be trying my best to take this apart because there is a lot of bubble wrap, so it will come off, but I need to do a little bit of effort here. Now you can see that this is a trinket book. So after a little bit of struggle, I am done and I was able to remove the bubble wrap. So this is how I wanted it to be. And now on to the fun part, and the fun part is that I'm going to add a lot of things inside, and this is the light, and with this light I will be making magical mushrooms, and this is the color in the warm light. So after opening it, this is my UV resin clay and this is always something I really love to work with. So please make sure that you wear your gloves, or I use a barrier cream instead. So I will link that in my description. So if this clay is sticking to your hands or your gloves, please make sure to put a little bit of Vaseline, just a little bit, to your hand and you can work really fine with this. So I will be dividing all, actually there are 10 lights on this. So I'm going to twist like that, all of them like this. And then I will be making the mushrooms. I will make one mushroom for you and then you just see it and the process will be the same for all of the rest of the mushrooms. So you can color this clay also with the mica. So you can use a little bit of alcohol ink also, just a little bit. Otherwise mica is really perfect, but I'm going to make it transparent. So I'm just putting a little bit of clay onto the light here. So this is going to be the base of the mushroom. And after that, this is just a silicone shape and I'm going to put some of the clay onto top of this silicone to make the top of the mushrooms here. So in this way, you just take a little bit of the clay and just spread it. It's really easy. And after spreading it, I will be putting this under the UV lamp like this. So like this. So now on this stage, you can also color your top of the mushrooms if you want to make them colorful. So I'm just telling you in step if you want to do something by yourself. And it's done now, and I'm going to show you that's how easily you can make the cap of the mushrooms now. And now I didn't cure the base of the mushroom, so it is still in a clay form. So I'm going to attach now both parts together and I will be putting this under the UV lamp again, so that in this way you can make a lot of mushrooms. It's really up to you. And so I will make rest of the mushrooms like that. So this is done. Really easy. So here I have made all of my mushrooms, and now on to the next part. My glue gun is all ready, and I'm going to use this fake moss. So this is going to be the first floor, and a lot of you might have guessed that what I'm making here, I am actually making a book nook. So as soon as I saw this mold, I was not going to make it a trinket and simple book just as it is. I thought that I'm going to make something like this, and I'm really happy when I got the mold and was really excited to, because this is something, this is my style. I really like to work freehand. So you can make these, you can give this as a gift, you can sell them. So there are a lot of things you can do. So while I was making this, I was thinking that what other I can do that with this book mold. So I thought I will be making a koi fish pond. So yeah, keep your eyes on my channel. Next time I will be making that, because I'm not going to leave this mold alone. This is such a fun mold. So now what I'm doing here is I love to collect sticks, wood box, and a lot of things that you can get free from nature, and I use them in my resin art, and also it gives your project a life, something that, so yeah, I really love to collect, and especially these ones that are covered with moss. They have such a fairy fantasy to them. Nature is beautiful, as I always say. So that's actually what I'm doing here. So I'm just putting this moss now on the top here. So from now here, it's really up to you, whatever way you want to design it. So I'm going to be just stop talking now, and you just enjoy the process. So now back to talking, and whenever I put lights in my project, a question that comes always is that where I have hidden the battery. So this time I'm going to show you that where I'm doing that. So I have lifted the moss a little bit, and now I'm going to insert this underneath. So this is my mistake. I had to put this beforehand, but it's fine. I'll do it now. I'm going to struggle a little bit, but I will do that because this is the only space that this light can be hidden. So it was just a normal glue gun, so it was easy to remove because it wasn't cured all the way at the moment. So I just removed it, and now I will be attaching everything firmly to the project here. So whenever you're making technical subjects, you need to do a little bit of working, and this is actually the part. So I really wanted to see that if I can close the lid. So this is one thing I wanted to see first. So I was able to do that. Now the second part is that I am going to attach these mushrooms to the side of the book and from to the other side of the book, both sides, because this is going to be a book nook and everything is going to be inside. So this is going to be a mini forest world inside here. And glue gun is your best friend. You can use a UV resin also, you can do that, but I find glue gun is really easy to work with. So I'm just fixing my wires now here. And now comes the part where I'm going to put the mushrooms. So just be careful because glue gun is hot. I am used to do these things, so yeah, it don't bothers me a lot, but please do take care of yourself. So in this way I will be putting up all the mushrooms. So when I was happy that I was able to put the lid, so I'm now going to use the glue gun, and I will be going to close this. So you need to keep that in mind that you need to close this. So put that amount of things that you can easily work with. So one side is done. Just making sure that it is fixed. So I'm just pressing it. And now I will be putting the mushroom on the other side. One side I have done the mushrooms. Now it's going to be the other side. So far this is how it's looking like. So I'm just putting up some more moss, and then I'm think all the mushrooms are done now. Adding some more of the moss cover sticks. So I am done with the moss now, and it is now time for adding some crystals. So I have my amethyst out, and now I just selected few of them, and I'm just using my glue gun, and I'm just taking a little bit of glue on my amethyst, and now I will be placing it accordingly. So some on the lower bed of the forest, some on the upper bed of the forest. So all in all, it's going to be a magical one. So after adding my amethyst, it's time to do the antiquing of the book. So I have taken my green golden sort of color here, and now I'm going to just use my brush, and I will be highlighting all the areas. So this is such a fun project. You can make it in any way you like. I used a green color because it's going to be a forest book, so a bit of a green color will look perfect on this. And now I will be doing the same on the back. And on the top, I will be using this golden gilding wax. So on the top and on the bottom of the book, I will be using this color. Since this is a very small book, so I am working in stages. So there was a little area inside that was empty. So what I'm doing here is I've taken a UV resin, and in this resin I will be adding a little bit of iridescent glitter and a little bit of interference blue mica powder, and I will be mixing it, and with the help of a brush I will be rubbing that inside. I think I'm not able to show you the inside what I am doing here, but later on I will show you. I'm just going to create a night effect inside with this pigment here, and then after that I will be curing this. So here I'm just showing you there was a little gap that I filled with this UV clay. So just telling you that this comes in so handy. So now it's time to do and make the book cover. I am no expert here. So I was thinking on what to do. Either I buy from online or I have to be creative myself. So I thought I'll do myself. I had these stickers and I bought these that I will make something during the fall autumn season. But I think I need to use them before. So this is the one that I selected for making my book here. So the name of my book is going to be The Enchanted Forest. So here I am just removing it. And now I'm going to stick this tree onto the book. Here we go. So there were so many names that came to my mind, and I was thinking what to name it. So I just went with The Enchanted Forest. So yeah. So just make sure that you put your sticker and your vinyl really finely onto the book cover here, because I'm going to do a top coat and I don't want my resin to creep underneath. So just make sure and use your scraper really well on the sticker here. So as this forest was full of mushrooms, I wanted to add some mushroom into the stickers here. So I have this collection of stickers. Now I'm going to select which one I'm going to put on the top of here. So I'm seeing which one will go well. So here I went with this one. I think everything came together really well. I don't want to add anything more to this. Now the thing that I don't want to add is going to be the top coat now. So now I'm ready to do the top coat. So I have mixed my resin. So here I'm pouring my resin onto the book, and this is going to be the final step of this project. It took me some time. I tried my best to squeeze the project as much as possible, but there were some steps I wanted to show you. So just make sure that you cover the book. So it's all done now, and after that I will leave this to cure and I will see you with the final result. So here I have placed the book among the other books because this is a book nook and we're going to see the magic, and I'm going to turn on the lights. So beforehand, I'm just showing you how it is looking like. And now I'm going to turn on the lights and we will see the magic of this mushroom book. And here we go. This turned out to be so magical. I was really happy with this because when I added the crystals and these mushrooms and then it turned out to be the forest that I wanted. And I will be showing you for the rest of the video, I will be showing you all the details of this book, so please keep on watching if you wanted to see how this actually turned out. So that's it for today, and I will link everything in my description that I used, and if you like to treat yourself with all the discount codes. So I hope you liked today's project, and do let me know in comments if you have any ideas for this book nook. Do let me know, and I'm really happy to try my best as soon as possible. So like, subscribe and share. Thumbs up if you like the video, and if you haven't subscribed, please consider do so, and take good care of yourself. Bye bye.